In a bold and unapologetic statement that is already setting the political scene alight, Patriotic Alliance (PA) leader Gayton McKenzie has declared that he will not apologize for his controversial social media posts, even if President Cyril Ramaphosa himself were to personally demand it. The remarks come after a storm erupted over a series of posts McKenzie made in recent weeks, which critics have branded racially divisive and unbecoming of a political leader. Opposition parties, civil rights groups, and even some within the ANC have called for him to retract and apologize. But in typical McKenzie fashion, the former convict-turned-businessman-turned-politician has chosen confrontation over conciliation. Speaking to reporters at a press briefing in Johannesburg, McKenzie said his words were being twisted by political opponents who cannot handle the truth. He insisted that his posts were not racist, but rather honest commentary on South Africa's deep-rooted social and economic problems. "I will never apologize for telling the truth. The day I apologize for speaking honestly about what's happening in this country is the day I stop being Gayton McKenzie," he said. "Even if President Ramaphosa came to me himself and asked for an apology, I would tell him, respectfully, that I'm not sorry." The defiance comes at a politically sensitive time. The PA has been positioning itself as a kingmaker in several coalition municipalities, and McKenzie has been using his social media presence to drive home his hardline positions on crime, immigration, and economic transformation. But the recent posts, which some claim single out certain racial groups for blame, have drawn widespread condemnation. Analysts say McKenzie's refusal to back down could rally his core support base, many of whom admire his no-nonsense style and see him as a rare voice willing to say what others are too afraid to say. However, it could also alienate potential coalition partners, especially those concerned about maintaining unity in a fragile political climate. The ANC has not officially responded to McKenzie's latest comments, but insiders suggest that Ramaphosa may be privately unhappy about the tension this is creating. With the ruling party already facing internal fractures and opposition pressure, the last thing it needs is a coalition partner openly rejecting calls for accountability on sensitive racial issues. McKenzie, however, appears to see this as an opportunity rather than a problem. In his view, the outrage is proof that he is striking a nerve and forcing uncomfortable but necessary conversations. He accused his detractors of hypocrisy, pointing to what he described as a double standard in how the media and political establishment react to inflammatory statements depending on who makes them. When others make racial comments, they're excused as jokes or cultural misunderstandings. But when I speak up, suddenly I am public enemy number one. I will not play along with this double standard, McKenzie said. While his words have drawn praise from some quarters, they have also intensified calls for action against him. Several advocacy groups are reportedly exploring legal avenues, while political rivals are urging coalition partners to reconsider their alliances with the PA leader. For McKenzie, the message is clear: he will not bend under pressure, not from the public, not from opposition parties, and not even from the president himself. Whether that defiance cements his reputation as a fearless truth-teller or isolates him in South Africa's volatile political arena remains to be seen. One thing is certain: Gayton McKenzie has once again shown that he is not in politics to win popularity contests.